So it started like this. You know about this biological alarm clock? It's an alarm clock that we have somehow in our bodies. Once in a while, I talk about it because I've been using this as I was very young, that I learned that if you think about the time that you want to wake up, you most likely will end up waking up at that time. It's a moment of, you don't even have to do a whole long exercise about it. You just think about it. It's like, take a moment. It's like you're really setting an internal alarm clock. Have you tried this? So I was talking about this the other day because it really works. It's like fascinating to experiment with this because you just can, you set that intention and your body knows, okay, that intention has been set. We will wake up at this time. So I was talking about this and thinking about how this is a great example for the power of intention and thoughts. Your body is always listening. So if you're thinking about a past moment to your body, that is a present moment because you're reliving that moment in the present. And if you think worrying most likely about the future, your body is there too. So you're like, taking your body to this experience over and over. And if you think about the alarm clock, how it takes as true what you just said, and you just took a moment to just tune into your body and say, this is the time we want to wake up. Imagine if you use the same principle to tune into your body and bring forth what you want. Let go of recreating the past, let go of worrying about the future, and connecting with the body, setting the intention, same way, but of something that you wish, something that would be more joyful. So for me, this is journaling, and I've been using this for years now, 9 years, I think. And it's a way to connect with the body, and it's a way to, the same way we set those intentions took that moment to connect with the body to set the alarm clock intention. I do this journaling. So setting intentions for the future as if it's the present. Recreating something from the past so that my body takes in energetically what I wanted to take in and let go of what is not serving, what is not doing as good, right? So there is many ways to use journaling to do it's an alchemy. You're removing what is not, like the what is not useful anymore, and what is useful you take in and you transform in something that is even better, something like that. A journaling prompt to work with this is to connect and appreciate the body. You speak to the body the same way you did to set the alarm clock. You tune in, and in that state of presence and in the present tense, you say it as if it's already true, because it is. So you affirm how grateful you are to be in this body, how wonderful it is to be so healthy, strong, and flexible, how every day in every way you're getting healthier and healthier. And you can use this in many ways to set the frequency, to choose your frequency, to bring forth what you prefer so that your body gets that message. And to clarify, this is a way to choose your vibration, tune into a frequency, to connect with the moment and with the body. But this is not bypassing. It's not like pretending that something's like not feeling your feelings, right? If something is bothering you, speak with this as well. There is a way to use journaling too to do that. And I think I did a video on this too. Yes, on journaling alchemy to transmute feelings like that. So you feel it and then you connect with this, right? You connect and you listen, and you can use the journaling session you keep going and you follow it up with appreciation and intention settings and loving affirmations. That's like the alchemy of it, right? You go into it and you feel into it and you're fully present for it, and then you transmute it, like you speak with your body saying how how it's taken care of, and you bring forth these loving affirmations, and you set intentions for yourself, and you write about appreciation and gratitude. So it's very important to have clarity on your comments, like you're commanding things, you're using your imagination to create things. So and also think about in every moment, what are the comments that you are giving to your body at this moment? It's what are you thinking about? What are you expecting? Have you been overriding a feeling for a while now? Because your mind has many reasons why you cannot do that thing. You cannot make that change. If you could advise yourself on this, what would you say? This is a great journaling prompt as well. And I wrote about accessing this information through journaling, connecting with your higher self and your guides in the last newsletter. The link will be in the description. Another thing, and there's a few things here, like the alarm clock, this technique that I'm going to talk about, and one affirmation. Those are from the book, The Silva Method, which I much later in life I found out that the alarm clock came from that. And then I read a little bit, and there was the cancel there, and this affirmation, which is very useful. The cancel is very useful. It's when you are present for your thinking pattern, and you notice where you are writing a story, like you are telling a story that is not what you would wish to keep creating. So often we would say things like, oh, this always happens to me. Oh, when I do this, it always goes wrong because this. So you have this story based on past experience or something, but it's always something that is not good. You wish it was different, but you are like, this is your story. So you find yourself telling that story, and you can, in that moment, say, cancel this. I am rewriting this. So you would say, oh, cancel, or cancel. And then you say the new story, like, oh, this used to happen that way, but that's the old way. Now it happens this way. So you have an opportunity to fix that, like write a new story. That's a very powerful technique too. How can you put this into practice and experiment with this? You can play with setting the internal alarm clock. You can set your intentions daily, writing or speaking. You can also use whispering to yourself if you are not, a fan of writing. You can observe your words, how you speak, how you think, and also your feelings, and you can cancel when that's needed. Be the observer. Understand that you're writing your story at every moment. So to illustrate this, I'll share a funny story. I think it's a funny story. Let me know if you agree. I set the alarm clock this way. It was 2017, 2018, and I just discovered Bashar, and I was watching the events, the recorded events. And I wanted to be in the live stream, but I saw that I was in Holland, so in the live stream would be 4 a.m. there. So I told my body, if I am to be present for that live stream, I will wake up in time for it. And I went to sleep. In the middle of the night, I wake up with a pain, like something in my eye, so painful. And I was like with one eye open, thinking like, what's happening? And then I have this thought, it's probably time for the event. And so I had the right amount of minutes that I needed just to set things up and be in the live stream. And later I talked about it with my husband, because what happened was his arm moved in such a way that his finger was right in my eye. And later he told me that he has no idea what happened, that the way his arm moved was such an unnatural way for it to move. He just felt a force pushing him to do that. So it was really funny. And later, at the time, it was like painful and confusing. But then that night, I set the intention again, and I said, just in a playful way, I said, let me be specific, and I want to wake up in a joyful way. What about birds? And then I thought for a moment, please make the birds be outside of the room, because I was imagining like what can go wrong here. And so I made sure the birds are outside the room, and that was exactly that way that I woke up the next day. So you see how powerful our intention settings are. Like if you give a direction to your, it's a creation moment, right? You give a direction to your vibration, to your frequency, to your thoughts, to your intention. So that can be really fun. You can also start asking, because there was a message that I kept receiving too, how important it is for us to ask, set intentions, because there is always this opportunity to co-create. And so, and also you can ask fun things. Like one that I use a lot is to ask for yellow butterflies to confirm something, or, you can, or ask for a certain number before a certain time to confirm something, or to give some kind of answer, or just to communicate somehow. So that can be really nice. And what I wish to know from you is, have you tried that thing with setting in the internal alarm clock? How does that go for you? And if you're going to put something from what was helpful for you in this video. And I see you in the next one. Ciao.